I'm here in Strasburg, Pennsylvania, Amish country, and also the home of the Strasburg Rail Road. Autumn is in the air. The Strasburg Railroad operates a steam excursion train from this depot, less than a mile east of the center of town. Today, they've got 9 rail cars connected up to engine number 89. This engine dates from 1910. It was built in Canada by the Canadian Locomotive Company in the city of Kingston, Ontario, which is up on the northeast shore of Lake Ontario. She began her life working on the Grand Trunk Railway and carried the number 1009. This engine has a 260 wheel arrangement, commonly called a mogul, which basically means 2 lead wheels up on the front axle, followed by 6 drive wheels. In 1919, Grand Trunk Railway renumbered the engine to be number 911. Just 4 years later, in 1923, Grand Trunk merged into the new Canadian National Railway system. In 1951, Canadian National gave her the number she continues to bear today, number 89. The engine is nosed up to the cars and will pull the train by reversing out to Lehman Junction. Once there, they'll park on the track, move the engine along a siding to the other end of the train. It will then pull it back to the station going forward. It seems much of this engine's Canadian National career has been lost to the fog of time. It's generally thought her later working life was spent plying the rails up in the province of Quebec until retired after 48 years of service in 1958. It was purchased in 1961 and found a new home with the Green Mountain Railroad. Finally, in 1972, number 89 was sold to the Strasburg Rail Road and has been serving here in Pennsylvania ever since. I've moved up the rail line to the Red Caboose Motel, a rather unique motel where you can stay in a genuine railroad caboose. I'm told they have 38 to choose from. There's also a restaurant on the premises, as well as a petting zoo. This is probably some good advice. My watch is telling me that at any minute now, we may start hearing the train as it makes its way back toward the station. Sure enough, it just came into sight as it rounded that last bend. Here at the Strasburg Railroad Depot, there's a small village all dressed up for the autumn season, which means Halloween. Here's a miniature turntable. There's a general store in the middle of the village. Well, I suppose it's actually more of a gift shop. Next door is a small theater. There's an old switch house tower overlooking the rail yard. This one's manned by some sort of specter. Or maybe he's just been up there a really long time. The railroad and village has a way of transporting you back in time to the nostalgic era of steam trains and Model T Fords, back into a time that our ancestors would find very familiar. But that is the overwhelming charm of this place. The clock tells me it won't be long now before we'll start hearing the sound of a distant train whistle. Sure enough, here it comes, heading straight for the station.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, your attention please. Train number 110 to Susquehanna is now
That was a fun and interesting day of following this old steam train across the Pennsylvania countryside. But like all days, they come to an end. Remember, life is a journey. Enjoy the ride, and thanks for watching.